Hey everyone, do you know the 5 essential questions to ask your next Edmonton real estate agent to weed out the pushy salesmen, the commission check chasers, and the lazy agents? If not, stick around to find out now. Hey, my name's Leanna Martins and I'm a local Edmonton real estate agent, and I'm going to take you through the most important questions to ask your next agent to find the most professional, the most reliable, and the most trustworthy person. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe below now. And if you might be considering a move, reach out from my vetted list of agents, or if you'd like, you can reach out and we will be happy to help you because we remove the stress and overwhelm and we make it easy. Moving on to the 5 essential questions to ask your next Edmonton real estate agent. Question number 1. Why is the market reacting the way that it is? And what's making it a seller's market or what's making it a buyer's market? This is a perfect question for a prospective buyer or seller to ask their real estate agent because it's going to be able to help you determine if the agent is a seasoned professional and understands the larger environment that's driving, and there's multiple macro drivers that affect the market, or if they're just a talking head that's just regurgitating data and information. They don't really understand why it's happening and who it applies to. So, for example, there are multiple segments in the market. And so just because it is a seller's market, it doesn't mean that it's a seller's market in condos. It doesn't mean it's a seller's market in single family detached. It doesn't mean it's a seller's market in row homes. It doesn't mean it's a seller's market in certain communities and neighborhoods. For example, COVID. Yes, the market was insane post-COVID, but there were certain segments of the market that were just not moving the same way. So the most desirable areas were any kind of vacation properties, anything that with large yards, multiple rooms, away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and condos at that time were still not moving very much. So it's really important to be able to have a really thorough, educated answer from your prospective agent that educates you beyond what you thought you knew from the sound bites of TV. Question number 2, how many transactions have you done in the last year? This is a really important question because depending on how many transactions that agent has done, most of the time, agents within certain transaction ranges will represent different levels of business, different levels of professionalism, and different levels of systems and integration, and therefore professional customer service. So a local agent who's doing between 10 and 15 transactions in a year, they may be more motivated by the paycheck as opposed to your best interest in certain circumstances, and they may not have the volume in place and pressures on their business to systemize and organize things. So what this means for you is sloppy work and mediocre customer service. The sweet spot as an individual agent is between 20 and 40 transactions a year, unless that agent is highly organized. And if you're doing 40 plus transactions that the agent that you interview does, then in that case, they should have an assistant or they should have some business administration support to ensure that your customer service and your deal is handled smoothly and professionally. Number 3, who do you work with best? This is an excellent question because if the answer you get back is, I work with everyone, then you're going to be getting the average generalist as opposed to somebody who's going to be able to address your specific needs with services and systems that are built out around what those are. So for example, maybe you're looking for something specific like waterfront properties. Maybe you're looking for homes with lots larger than 7,000 square feet. Maybe you're looking for walkout basements. Maybe you are a relocation. Maybe staying close and within a certain cultural area or language is important to you. Maybe being within a certain religious group and location and area is important to you. Maybe acreages are important to you. Maybe commercial properties are important to you. Maybe downsizing is a stage of life that you're at. Whatever it is that you're looking for at this time, it's of your best interest to try and find an agent that does a larger percentage of their business in that area, because most likely they're going to have more experience, more support, more systems just to make that process for you easier, better, faster. Number 4, what do you do if you make a mistake? This is a fantastic question because very rarely is somebody going to ask this unless they're informed and educated, like you are becoming. So If you ask this question to an agent, they should have an immediate response without skipping a beat. They should have a service guarantee in place. They should have a process in place to ensure your satisfaction. If they do not and they stumble after the question, likely they have never even considered it and there are no services or support that's built out around that. Therefore, they're kind of flying by the seat of their pants in those cases. A good response to that question might be, I am so glad that you asked that question. Not enough people do. I inform you right from the beginning of what has transpired and what I have done and how I'm going to solve the problem and inform you along the way until the problem is solved. In my experience, most problems are solved quite quickly with good communication and quick action. And if you find that you're not happy, I am happy to let you out of our service agreement. And finally, question number 5. This is the inside scoop, my friends. If you asked an agent this, they would be like, who is informing you to ask these questions? So question number 5 is, what processes or customer service systems do you have in place to ensure my satisfaction? This is a fantastic question because this, just like the first question, really weeds out experienced agents, lazy agents, from really the cream of the crop. You're really going to get like the top 5 to 10% of agents that have systemized their business, that have organized their business, and that have the volume and pressure on them to do so and build their business by referrals. This isn't something that a brokerage teaches you. So first, get busy enough. Secondly, to sustain that volume. And thirdly, service them well. To get the referrals, you have to go and seek that knowledge. So that shows right away. It shows the goal-getter. It shows that like work ethic. That is exactly what you want in a good real estate agent. And a really good way to vet this on your own without even having to ask the question is if in the seller orientation or the buyer consultation, you most likely would be shown a process map, so a client process map. And it's going to show you each step of the way what you are going to be doing. And if you see that in marketing materials and are presented that in your orientation, that's a really good indication that that individual agent and business has systemized each step of the journey with support for you. So that's it. Those are the 5 questions that give you the inside scoop to find your best Edmonton real estate agent. Now, those are really savvy and sophisticated questions. And if you ask any agent those, they're going to wonder who you are and who has been coaching you. So if you would like my personal list of vetted agents, go below. If you would like me and my team to support you, that is exactly what we do. We'd be more than happy to if you're considering a relocation. If you are looking to buy or sell, that is exactly what we do. We make sure that we remove the stress and overwhelm and we make it easy. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you put your comments and questions below because I really want to know what do you want to see more of so I can make it for you and help answer those questions. And subscribe. Thank you so much for your time. I really love spending time with you and helping answer all your questions. So I will see you in the next video.